Hi, this is Miss Southern Belle coming to you with a happy smile and hello to the world and to our country. A pledge to allegiance to the flag of the United States. Hello, my Americans and other countries. I'm here with a hope and dreams that everybody's safe and everybody's at peace with what's going on. I know there's times when we've all been locked in, but we got to keep our faith and keep loving one another because that's what it's all about. I'm here with a story about what's happened to me when the going gets rough, but it happened to me with family members, of course. I won't tell you whether it was my sister and brother, but it was somebody in my family. They were just hateful, and they chewed me out and they cussed me out. And then it just broke my heart. It just hurt. It hurt my feelings. So I kept it all inside. But I didn't attack anybody or hurt anybody. But the good thing came out of it because I kept it down and inside. I didn't want to hurt anybody. And then when I got out of the car, this African American lady, pregnant at Target's, she said, "Can I help you?" And I said, "Well, yes, I'm returning this CD player because it wasn't the right one." And she says, "Well, I'll take it from you." I'm thinking, "Ma'am, you're pregnant. You're with a child. I didn't want her to be hurt." She says, "No, I'm strong." Very proud woman. Very, very attractive too. Very pretty. It's like an angel from heaven. Because after all, I just got cussed out, and it's just, oh, this woman's being so nice to me. It's just wonderful. So I took that in, and then she did everything. She took it all the way to the back and brought it all the way to me. I stood in front of Targets. I was just low. You could tell I was low anyway. I was just hurt. You could tell I had hurt look in my eyes, and I was just destroyed by the way my family member talked ugly to me. So she brought it up to me and she handed it to me. She said, "Is this the one you wanted?" And I said, "Yes, that's perfect. You got the right one." So when she handed it to me, right when she handed it to me, I started crying because it just poured out. And she said, "Are you okay, ma'am? Are you okay?" And I said, "I'm fine. I just feel like a millionaire because you treated me like I was a rich person. And I feel like a millionaire when I walked in this place. You took it right from the garage area of Targets." And then she walked all the way to the back with child, of course. So, that's all I could think about. And my family member just blasted me out, was hateful, hateful, hateful. And after that happened, just that kindness, just that little bit of kindness just overcome me because it was such a... And then I just started crying. She says, well, the manager ran over there. She says, "Is everything okay?" And I said, "Yes." Tears just pouring down my eyes. And I didn't want them to think, my sister just blessed me out. And I feel like, this was the kindest thing. I just said, well, that's what I should have said because that was the truth. I said, I come in here and I'm a poor woman. I don't have a lot of money, but I feel like a millionaire at the service that I got from this young lady. And tears just come out. She wanted everybody to hear it. The lady from Target's, the manager, she took me to the front and then I presented it like that and I said, "Oh, wow." And it's just that, sometimes I know that you have hard times and, somebody's hateful to you or does you wrong and it hurts so bad. It hurts real bad. But then there's that angel. There's that angel out there that is so kind to you And you need to look at the angel and thank God that he sent that angel to you, because I have never seen that woman again. I have never seen that woman again. I said, these people, I haven't seen them again. And this hat itches. I'm taking it off. It's an itchy hat today. But anyway, what I'm saying is sometimes people can be so hateful and so mean. But then sometimes there's that one little person that can bring some sunshine into your life, that can give you some light in your life. And enjoy that light, because don't be mean to that person that's giving you light. Don't dim out that light. Keep that light, because you don't ever, if it's very rare that you get that. And thank God for that light, because I tell you what, I'll never forget that. And that happened twice. I was, except a different person, you know. The other time, of course, you know, I can't tell them that somebody blessed me out because I was embarrassed about it. So, but it wasn't my fault they blessed me out. It's just because they're having a hard day. They got to take it out on me. So I said, I went into CVS, and the girl worked at the pharmacy. Her name was Kathy. I remember her. And, you know, the medicine I was going to get was expensive. And I said, what? She said, well, just wait a minute. I'll take care of you. And I said, well, okay. And then I had just been chewed out too. And I just had the same reaction. I started crying, you know, because the kindness was so good, you know. And I guess I was overwhelmed, but I know you guys have had some kindness that was so overwhelmed. It was just touched your heart so good. I mean, it just put a little tear in your heart of joy, of course, you know, not of hate. But I'll never forget the good stuff, as well as, you know, you can't never forget the bad stuff. Well, you could if you tried to numb your brain. But how come we can't forget the bad stuff and move on and think of the good stuff? I think of some good stuff that people have done with me, and you know, I think of the good stuff. Like, I remember some things my sister did. For my birthday, she come running over here, brought me a little cupcake and sung happy birthday to me. I remember my brother cooking on the barbecue grill. How come we can't remember those things and just forget all about this nastiness going on? Remember, this is what I asked everybody. Remember when you were sitting out on the porch and you were snapping beans with your grandma and your grandpa? I remember that. Those were the days. And I'd go out, my papa, he'd have this big old garden. And I look at him, I was little then, believe it or not. I said, Papa, how come your garden grows so good? He says, well, honey, I get out here. He had this old crumbled up Bible. And I asked God to, I pray to God, don't let them bugs eat my corn or my tomatoes, because I got to feed my children. And he just lets me have a break. I said, well, I'll be. But my papa was a praying man. I mean, he would pray for rain. He would pray for the sun. He would pray for no bugs on the corn. And I hated going out there and picking them bugs off. But sometimes you had to pick them off or something. But then I remember, you ever remember some of the things your mom and daddy teach you? It was so good. I'll never forget my mother. Always remember what my mother taught me. One thing that always stuck with me about the land that we're on. She said, now go out there while it's raining. Well, she was kind of, and watch how the water flows on the slopes of the land. And when it slopes too much, you'll see how that water's sloping down. You need to go over there and put some sticks up there, kind of keep it from sloping so we can level out our land. But my mama knew how to do all that stuff. That was amazing. My mama was a great woman. She raised 5 kids, and we all went to some kind of technical school or college, so she did really good. My daddy was a good man. He just had issues, you know. I wish there was, you know, closeness. I was daddy's little girl, you know. I remember when me and my dad was out at the beach, and this big wave come up, and I remember this big old hand scooped me up. I was a little B.O.K. I was like 4 or 5. And he's just lifting me up out of that water, and he's laughing. And I was just laughing back. His eyes were just as blue, and his hair was jet black. Well, anyway, guys, just remember the good stuff. Let go of that ugly, nasty stuff that's holding you down, weighing you down. Go to bed with some lightweight stuff. Don't think about all that negative energy that's holding you down, weighing you down. Just think of all the good things that's happened to you and what made you who you are today. And just drop off that nasty, bad stuff and move on and pass off some good stuff. It's okay. And this is Miss Southern Belle says, be good and be good to each other. Because you know what? It's pretty cool being good to each other. I love it. I love it, and I love being good to you, and I love people being good to me. And it's so much fun to see people's eyes light up. And especially when you go to the bank, I'll say, thank you for being here. And they'll look at you like you're crazy. You know, but what's wrong with a thank you or hello, how you doing? You have a nice night and sleep tight, and don't let those bed bugs bite. And let off all that nasty energy and sleep light. Take off the negative and sleep light tonight. This is Miss Southern Belle says, sleep light, and I love you guys, and God bless.